Today we're going to check what could be the exactly band 4 and band 8 plus answers looks like. We have a candidate over here and I'm going to ask him some questions, and based on his answer I'm going to check whether the answer is suitable for band 4, 5 or band 8 plus. So now let's check and let's learn how to respond properly to get a good band score, or I would say the best IELTS speaking band score in your first attempt. Your question is, do you like shopping? Yes, I like shopping. I go shopping sometimes. I buy clothes and shoes. It is good and I enjoy it. Okay, stop. The way you have responded, it is quite short and hardly you will receive just a band 4 or 4.5 maximum. Why? Because your answer is not satisfying examiner. There are multiple reasons why you will get just 4, not more than 4 or 4.5. Reasons are that first thing, that the lack of paraphrasing. Listen, every question in IELTS speaking, whether if it is a speaking or even if it is a writing, we have to have a skill of a paraphrasing, which means you are not supposed to repeat, or I would say you are not supposed to repeat the questions. I have given you the questions, do you like shopping? And you started with yes, I like shopping. That sounds completely repetitive. You have replaced do you with yes, and like shopping remains the same. So that is not a skill of paraphrasing, and it is just a repeating of some words, vocabulary I would say, or some clauses and phrases that you have repeated. So first point that you will have to keep in your brain, that whenever you get a such question, just paraphrase it. If you do not have just an answer like do you like shopping, or if you are short of vocabulary, if you don't have any kind of vocabulary to satisfy either the positive or negative reply, just say yes or no. If the question is like, if suppose I am the like a candidate, and if you would have asked me the question do you like shopping, I would have said definitely, certainly, or you can say obviously, and just stop. If you cannot paraphrase the answer like yes, I like shopping, you do not have words, just stop with just initial starting, obviously, with your expressions, with your emotion. Don't say obviously or certainly, just say obviously, because you should be sounding natural. Otherwise, you will not get a good score. So first tip is that you will have to focus on skill of paraphrasing. Your way of respond, you will have to respond live over there, because this is the live examination. It is not like algorithm or a kind of artificial intelligence who are going to assess your score. Remember and be careful, the live examiner, the human, is going to assess your entire IELTS speaking examination. So you have to be careful for that. The first lesson. Second, your answer is quite short. It is not giving a brief detail about the reply or about your personal ideas, that you have said I like shopping, I go shopping sometime, I buy clothes and shoes, it is good and I enjoy it. So the way you have responded, I think it is quite short. It is not giving a kind of like a vocabulary. First check the level of vocabulary. It is repeating like shopping, good, enjoy, kind of like a basic vocabulary you have used. So use some topic related vocabulary. I'm not asking, or the examiner in the IELTS examination is not looking, or he is not checking the way you are using fancy vocabulary. But what we need is a variety of vocabulary, like some synonyms, antonyms if it is possible, like different nouns, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, participles and gerund, that you will have to focus. So focus on first paraphrasing, second your vocabulary. Third, you have responded in a basic grammatical range. There is no range I could see in your answer, like I like shopping, simple present tense, I go shopping sometimes, simple present tense, I buy clothes and shoes, again simple present tense. It is good and I enjoyed, again simple present tense. So it is not showing the skill of your range of grammar. So always be careful when you are responding. You will have to focus on range of grammar with accuracy. Be careful when you are adding a range of grammar. Do not use any grammar that you personally find difficult. You will have to use the range like some of the past tense, the present tense, the future tense, mix of sentences like the simple sentence, the compound sentence, or the complex sentence. The mixture of sentences, only complex sentences will not give you a good score. Careful, there are number of students who are focusing only on complex and they ended up the test with 6 or 6.5 somewhere, and they always think that IELTS is not awarding good score. Yes, it is giving, but we have to have a range in terms of like grammar. We have to use a range: simple, the compound, and the complex. And for that you may use the two most famous, or I would say most successful technique. Among them, the first one is PPF technique. Like when you are responding, just use past, present, and future tense. Like, do you like shopping? The question was, do you like shopping? So you can say, when I was a child. I was a child. So go to the past. Check your past experience, your past memories, and describe it in either single or two lines. Then come to the present and check about the future. So it will create a range of grammar and also supports your question to extend it genuinely. So first technique is PPF. Like when I was a child, I used to go to shopping with my mother or with my parents to nearby grocery shop. I mostly used to visit a grocery shop located or stone throw away from my house, and I was shopping or helping my mother in shopping of grocery, fruits, vegetables. But presently I look for not only window shopping but also online shopping. I do a lot of shopping from some online shopping portals such as Amazon and Flipkart. And there are multiple reasons why I do shop only. I prefer online shopping because this gives me like ample amount of discount, the perk, the offers, as well as I can compare the product easily in between two different portals or two different shopping portals online. So present and in future, whenever I need anything, I'll first check Amazon, and then I'll check the offline, and whenever or wherever I find the things most like economical, I prefer to purchase. So this way you can create PPF structure. Another way is IEE. That means I means idea, first E means explanation, and second E means supportive example. So it is also another method which helps you to extend your answer genuinely. Like same question, do you like shopping? Yes, obviously, certainly, of course. You can start in that way. Generally, I do most of shopping online and sometime in window shopping. Like for example, when I want to purchase my shoes, I mostly prefer window shopping because I can physically touch, sense, and I can or you can say I can physically check it, I can touch it, or I can feel it, and even I can like measure it properly when I go to any shop physically and I purchase my shoes. But on the other end, or however, whenever I want to purchase some of the things for my stationery, suppose you are a student, then I want to buy my stationery like my book, pen, pencil. So I generally prefer online shopping, for example, Amazon, Flipkart, Meesho, where I can find multiple products from different manufacturers and I can compare the cost. Additionally, I get some discounts and perks and some offers, so I get it much more cheaper compared to the offline or window shopping. So this way, idea, explanation, and example, helps the listener, I mean the examiner, to understand what you are supposed to or what you are exactly saying. So be careful, use these two methods. Another issue that I found is that the way you were speaking was like a senseless, completely baseless, or I would say senseless, robotic presentation. You said, I like shopping, I go shopping sometime, I buy clothes and shoes. So this is not exactly a human response. When a human is responding, they are responding with not only with their vocals. Most of the humans, when they are speaking to some another live person, when two live persons are interacting each other, they not only speaks or they not only like omit the words by just a vocal, they speaks by their hand gestures, the body movement, facial expressions. That is mandatory in even in IELTS examination, because it sounds natural. When you are speaking without any emotion, when you are speaking emotionless, it sounds memorized and childish. So focus on your body language. I mean to say the body gestures. Those are the errors. Now check the perfect answer the way you are responding. To be honest, I enjoy shopping, especially when I'm buying something specific rather than just browsing. These days, I mostly shop online because it saves time. Many times, I get discounts, offers, and perks, and I also can compare products with different online stores or websites such as Amazon and Flipkart. However, occasionally I enjoy visiting shops located nearby my society to try things out in person. Sometimes my mother sends me to the local grocery shops to purchase household things like shower gel, toothpaste, soap, and some kitchen items. To be honest, I enjoy shopping. In the past, I usually used to visit nearby local stores and often help my mother buy household items like toothpaste, soap, and kitchen essentials. These days, I mostly prefer shopping online because it saves time, offers discounts, and allows me to compare a product on platforms like Amazon and Flipkart. However, I still enjoy visiting shops near my society occasionally to try things in person. In the future, I think I'll continue using both online and offline shopping depending on convenience. Second question. Your question is, do you like reading? Yes, I like reading. I read books sometimes. I read novels and story books. Reading is good for knowledge. Stop. See, again you are doing the same mistake. What I meant is the first step is a paraphrasing. I have given the question, do you like reading? And you responded, yes, I like reading. This is not a proper paraphrasing. So focus on paraphrasing again and again. You have used just a simple vocabulary. Just normal and simple vocabulary like this. Just reading, good knowledge. You have said, I read books sometime, I read novels and story books. Again, same tenses like simple present tense, simple present tense, and simple present tense. Again, the short sentence is simple, simple, and simple. It's not going to help you to achieve a good band score. So focus on variety of grammar, variety of vocabulary, and a mixture of sentences and paraphrasing. Now check the answer and let me know how about the band score, or how much band score you would give if you are an examiner. Obviously, I genuinely enjoy reading, especially when I have some quiet time. I'm particularly interested in books related to science and technology because I'm a student in this field. So, reading helps me stay curious and updated. I usually read about innovation, research, and new inventions, as these topics directly connect with I study. For instance, One of my favorite author is Walter Isaacson, and I really enjoy his book, The Innovations, because it explains how major technological breakthroughs actually happens. See, this candidate has given the answer in perfect way. First thing, the answer is in IEE. He has represented the idea explanation with supportive examples. This is called the perfect way of arguing, or I would say this is the perfect way of responding to the examiner. As examiner is a human, you will have to be in a, like, you will have to keep in your brain that he is also a human, and you are supposed to respond in a way, exactly in a way that he can understand what you are saying exactly. So be careful and use that technique all the time, like idea explanation and example. Yes, I do enjoy reading. When I was in primary school, I mostly read comic books because they were fun and helped me develop an early interest in reading. At present, I'm much more interested in science and technology since I'm a student in this field. So I usually read books related to innovation, research, and new inventions. One of my favorite author is Walter Isaacson, and I really enjoy his book The Innovation because it explains technological progress in a very engaging way. In the future, I plan to read more research-based and future-focused books, especially those related to emerging technologies. This candidate has responded in a sufficient way, having used, like, number of variety of vocabulary on topic vocabulary, as well as a mixture of grammar without any error, as well as he is providing the idea in terms of PPF structure. Like, he started with the past associated with present, and also provided a glimpse, like a slide hint about the future. So this is called the perfect answer, and definitely is going to achieve about a band 8 plus in his first attempt. Do you like watching movies? Yes, I like watching movies. I watch movies in my free time. I watch action and comedy movies. It is very entertaining. Stop. Again, same error. Like, there is no much more information in your answer list. It is quite short, childish, and looks like or sounds like perfectly memorized answer. First error. Second, lack of paraphrase. As usual, as I told you earlier, you will have to focus on your skill of paraphrasing. Do not repeat the question exactly the examiner have asked. Like, your question was, do you like watching movies? And you said, yes, I like watching movies. So this is not the way that examiner is supposed to give you a good score. So your answer would get only 4 band, I would say 4 to 4.5 somewhere, not more than 4.5. Because simple sentences, you have used just 3 sentences, and that was simple. Like, the first was like just you have repeated the question, yes, I like watching movies. Your another sentence is, I watch movies in free time. I watch action and comedy movies. It is very entertaining. So I would say the, structure of your sentences or grammatical range is quite short. Just a simple sentences with a simple present tense, just a single tense that you have used. So careful, use mixture of sentences like simple, compound, and complex. Use the PPF structure, or even use the IEE idea explanation example, which helps you to get a good band score. Now check this answer. I really enjoy watching movies, especially in my free time. I usually prefer action and science fiction films because they are engaging and help me relax after a busy day. Recently, I watched an action movie called Durandar and sci-fi film Avatar 4, both of which I really enjoyed for their visuals and storyline. These days, I mostly watch movies online, although occasionally I go to the cinema with friends when a good film is released. Now, see, this candidate has responded in a way that examiner gets satisfied truly, perfectly, I would say, because the way he started, like question was, do you like watching movies? And he said, yes, I really enjoy watching movies. No doubt, he repeated watching movies, but there is no certain synonyms because most students are doing error that they pressurize certain vocabulary to make synonyms, like to create a synonyms or antonyms. So movies are movies, watching is watching, you can't do anything. So for in these certain cases, in that kind of situation, you can use the adverbs or adjectives. He said watching movies, so he said enjoy watching movies. So it is a new word again. And he also explained the answer in terms of idea, explanation, and example. And he has provided range of grammar, supportive example, variety of vocabulary, and he would definitely, certainly would receive about 8 plus in their first attempt or in his first attempt. Now check the another answer. Yes, I really enjoy watching movies. When I was a child, I mostly watched cartoon-based films like Mowgli and Tom and Jerry, along with action movies such as Spider-Man and Superman. These days, my taste has changed, and I usually prefer action and science fiction films because they are more engaging and help me relax after a busy day. Recently, I watched an action movie called Dhurandhar and sci-fi movie Avatar 4, both of which I enjoyed for their visuals and storyline. In the future, I think I will continue exploring more sci-fi and action movies, especially those with strong visual effects. See, this answer follows the perfect structure of PPF, past, present, and future. Like it started with when I was child, I used to watch certain kind of movie. Now I am doing something and I'm watching kind of movies and will enjoy or will continue do something, that is called PPF structure. Started with past directly, or he started in like kind of a present situation, explanation of his present condition or situation, and what would be the planning of his future. So this is called the perfect way of response, which helps you definitely achieve band 8 plus in your first attempt. Do you enjoy listening to music? Yes, I like listening to music. I listen to music every day. I like Bollywood songs. Music makes me feel happy. Stop. Again, same error. I mean to say, lack of paraphrasing, first thing. Second thing, short, simple, most basic vocabulary without any range. Just a simple vocabulary, listening to music every day, Bollywood songs, and so it doesn't going to help you to achieve good band score. Third thing, shorter range of grammar, simple present tense, simple present, simple and simple. Again, simple sentences, 3 sentences, short answer, simple way of response. Listen, this is not a question answer. Be careful. Again, you will have to clear your mind that this is not an interview. This is a speaking test. It is not a IELTS test. It is a speaking. That means you are having a healthy conversation with the person whom we call it like an examiner. But you are going to have a healthy conversation in front of that person who is undertaking your IELTS speaking examination. So you will have to speak. The more you will speak, the more examiner will be able to identify the level of your linguistic ability and will help you to give you a good score. Otherwise, you will not get a good score. Now check this answer. You will find the exact kind of or what sort of reply or responses that IELTS examiner is looking for. Check this answer. Absolutely. I find music really relaxing and enjoyable when I want to relax or unwind. I usually prefer a soft and classical songs because they help improve my mood and keep me focused after a long day. I have a huge collection of songs by Jagjit Singh and Chitra Singh, who are among the most famous classical singers in India, and I really enjoy listening to them. These days, I usually play music on my phone while traveling, and when I'm at home, I prefer listening on my laptop. This candidate has provided in-depth answer and started the answer not like just yes or no, but he has given like that absolutely. Like, do you enjoy listening to music? He said absolutely. I find music really relaxing and enjoyable, and also started with kind of complex, like a connected the sentence when I want to relax or unwind. It is a complex sentence. Okay, and another thing, the way he responded, the technique he used is IEE. Like he started with the idea whether he loves to listen music or not. So he supported the idea that he loves the music. What situation? We started with idea, provided the explanation when I want to relax or unwind, and provided the supportive examples like I prefer soft music, classical music, some of the nouns like the name of the singer and all that. So it is the perfect way of responding in a term of IEE, idea, example and explanation. So this kind of answer, this kind of answer is going to help you to get a good band score in your first attempt. Now check another answer. Absolutely, I find music really relaxing and enjoyable. When I was a child, I mostly listened to rhymes, dance songs, and other playful, childish tunes, which were fun and entertaining. At present, I usually prefer soft and classical songs because they help improve my mood and keep me focused after a long day. I have a huge collection of songs by Jagjit Singh and Chitra Singh, who are among the most famous classical singers in India, and I enjoy listening to them. Perfect. This is the another technique or method to have or to impress the examiner. Actually, we are not supposed to impress the examiner. It is not an impression that we are supposed to create on the examiner, and he will get he will guide us like a good score, like having good costumes, like blazer and all that, having charming face, and he is going to judge you just by your vocals, the way you are speaking, the way you are responding, the way you are delivering your ideas. So this is the another way of example, the perfect method of PPF. Like he started with the past, described his present situation, and also provided a simple idea of a future tense. So PPF technique is going to help you. So always be careful whenever you are responding to the examiner. You will have to mind that, and obviously this is kind of my favorite as well. Just two techniques, use either or. It is not mandatory that you mix both, but I would advise you to use either IEE, like start with idea, explain it with supportive example, or use the PPF method, start with past, jump into the present and provide a short hint of a future, like single sentence. This is the way that you will get a good band score. Definitely, you will have to practice in that way. So friend, that was the clear difference in between what kind of answer would achieve band 4 or 4.5 only, and what sort of response or what kind of candidate's response will get perfectly band 8 plus in their first attempt. Still, if you are confused or having any kind of a confusion or kind of a problem related to whether if it is speaking part 1, 2, 3, or if it is like a writing part 1 and 2, if it is academic or even a general or listening and reading, do let me know. I'll help you to sort out the issue, because our aim is, my personal aim is that each and every candidate who are preparing for IELTS must achieve 8 plus in their first attempt. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe this video and channel so that it can spread to each and every candidate who are fighting to get a good band score in their first attempt.